What'd you pick off a Gibbs tree?
Hold it up, Stacy.
Show Grandma.
What did you get? Huh?
You got grapefruit, Kurt, huh? Hey. It's all right. Grapefruit.
We're giving door Slayton's.
Yes.
Not very often.
These are Givendorf's trees in the backyard.
No, it ain't.
Don't have to worry about mowing it.
No, I don't.
That's
This is the back of their trailer here at Apache Junction.
Oh, these are so
This is
clean.
Gibb, honey. This is Gibb.
Cacti lining the side here.
Aren't the tiles pretty with the,
Their carport in the front of their trailer. Looks real cute. Sidewalks, even their driveway. I don't think. Say hi to me, Doris.
Hey, bud. What are you doing?
yeah, sharp.
Hey, tell me what that is behind you, Kirk.
What is this, Kurt? Tell Papa what it is.
Jump.
Hey, Chuck, you come up here and get in this old truck and I'll take your picture.
Give me a picture, Papa. Papa.
Is it sharp? Does it have stickers? It has needles?
Yeah.
Kirk, stay here.
Okay.
Oh, they have church in it.
Postcards in there.
The saloon has Sunday worship service in it. Oh, Grandma Judy, get me one picture. And there he is. It's Kirk Harris Harper. Where you at?
Bring the camera. Open the door. Whoa, he said. Hang in there, Kurt. Hold this door.
We'll have to shut it off.
No. Oh! It's a guy. Come on, Kirk.
Give a guy a break.
Come on, Kirk. Wow, look at you. Hi, Kirk. Would that get us back to Ohio?
Get on, Granny.
Get on, Grandma.
Yeah, that's not as old, Judy, as our Model T truck. Back in the 20s.
It could be older. It's just different way they
It's
design it.
Because we never had no clutch or anything. We just had the 300
Oh, in 20?
tripod. And you want me to tell you who stole it?
Who?
Linda Barnett's sister stole it. It'd be worth plenty. And because my copper kettle was on here.
Canyon Lake on the Apache Trail.
Yeah, people say because your car normally goes upside down, your conception, you have to figure out where you, like the ceiling.
All right, folks, we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're in a town called Tortilla Flat. And we're heading our way towards Apache Lake and Roosevelt Dam. This is the driving metropolis here in the middle of the Superstition Mountains. Across the road, you'll see some other mountains across the road. Some more shots of the Superstition Mountains on our way to Roosevelt Dam and Tortilla Flats.
You see the snake skin? We took this beautiful mountain trip.
Yeah, this car go by.
As you can see, it's almost a one lane. Wow. This road closes at 6 o'clock tonight. No wonder you couldn't see the road. Almost had a collision.
It was scraping the bank.
Well, I'd rather be scraping the bank than going after the hill. It was like a place like this one, yeah.
I hope that they view this videotape when they find our van. You'll see where we were
Our broken bodies.
after the snakes have eaten our bodies.
Gotta let Jeff take this road out there.
Hey, you want to get the road?
Yeah, let's get this.
The road seems to be getting little.
Yeah,
little.
it is.
I'm getting some interference. You know how it did last night?
Is that a tombstone or a burial?
Yeah, they just.
got killed there.
Yeah, they just put up.
RWW. Boy, when a mom goes back and tells the people at the apartment, I got the best trip for you to take. It's tour number 8. It's a good thing I went to the
I think there's a
bathroom
car.
back
There's a
there.
car.
You wet yourself by now.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought there's a car.
Oh,
Remember the car from Alabama that clung to the Devil's Path over the Rocky Mountains?
Can you imagine if this was back home and there was blizzard conditions you're trying to make it to the airport?
Be a good sleigh ride road, wouldn't it?
No, 'cause
Down over the hill.
How's everybody doing back there?
oh yeah.
Just
I'm
fine.
glad we went to the bathroom back there in that little town.
How you doing, Dee?
Tortilla
Okay, I'm
flats.
looking out the window, staying sane.
It is beautiful. Look at this.
oh, it's
out
beautiful. Look back this way.
there. I can't
Well,
believe
hey,
this.
Chuck, you can watch it on
Want me to
videotape
ride
when you get on.
That's what I
I
said.
can't watch on. You're taking of the road now.
That's right. 1-lane bridge, half a mile.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me.
Well, I am too. Honey, I've never trusted you like I have today.
I shall never trust you again.
I thought we had to hang that wrong.
Tell you what, Bob and I is gonna come out here and we're gonna buy us 2 motorcycles. When we get here.
You are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to do that.
There's Cochise's cave over there.
Okay.
Can you imagine Jared on the bottom?
No, Bob.
There's a car coming.
Oh, it's wide. It's a 1-lane bridge down there. They're all stopped down there, Chuck.
The bridge broke down.
It's probably beautiful down there.
You gotta back up all the way.
It's wet. The road's wet down there.
Almost an hour.
It is wet. Wonder what happened.
No, I'm gonna pull off here, so watch out. Let this guy by.
You're in the, I think it's bridge.
Oh, this is something. I never dreamed we'd see something like this. This is something.
Why don't you let me drive then, Dad?
Shut. I can see.
Oh, your legs are like
Well,
ice.
he's really like something else.
I know.
I could just keep my eye on the road.
Oh my, look at this little bridge, Jeff.
Do you want to stop?
That's where they're
Oh,
stopped.
yeah,
Look
we
how
gotta
it's
See,
stop.
when you stop right behind these cars, just not now.
What do you think, Chuck?
Huh?
What do you think?
I love it. And go right up to the top of it. The camera won't show you. You meant for the boat. That's unbelievable.
That's what we're traveling in, folks. Unbelievable, huh, Chuck?
Unbelievable.
Would the folks at the barbershop believe you?
No, they wouldn't.
the camera. Go ahead and take the camera.
Put down there.
Uh-huh. Nice little stream down there, huh? This is where we came from, folks. We just descended this same hill that this truck is going up. Can't find him. There he goes. That's the same direction we just came from. That's where we're heading.
You see how green this is? Oh, yeah. Isn't that pretty?
You have to know the song.
Yeah, look
first.
at this over here. That's na-na-na-na.
Hey, we were up there, weren't we?
On the other side.
It's Indian.
You got too many names.
You don't do enough now. There's Apache Lake.
See all the people camping down there?
As I said, there's quite a few down there.
Just lay out and swim, lay out on the 15.
There he is, Jeff.
Shot of the lake. Whoa. Apache Lake, Arizona.
Well,
That's a good shot right there.
It's a dust.
Okay, it's the first day of February, and it's actually 9:55 in the morning, and we're heading south on Interstate 10 out of Phoenix, on our way to the beautiful city of Tucson. We've got the whole crew again with us.
Yes, we're on our
Kirkster's
way.
back there.
Kirk.
Say hi, everybody.
Say hi. Hi.
Where are we going, Kirk?
Mexico.
Kirk says we're going to Mexico. That's right, we're going to be there tomorrow. Today our plans are to go to Old Tucson and see a few of the sights. So off in the distance are some mountains. What do you think, Chuck?
I don't think any.
Circle what he needs to play football.
We're at Old Tucson. We're going to see a show here at Tucson. A lot of movies are filmed here. An old camera. Is his hand cold, Kirk? It is? Okay, come on, let's go. Dad's on one hill.
Trigger.
Okay, who's gonna write that one?
Hi!
Say this is Trigger.
Kirk, what's your horse's name? Okay.
This won't be on again till 5 o'clock.
Well, rodeo, the only time they show us.
I want to see that.
Right there, Jeff.
We're walking to the rodeo.
In 1974, they became one of the big game players in college rodeo, and over $2 million have been awarded to young men and young women in intercollegiate rodeo. Of course, Wrangler and our official Wrangler Judges program, and you'll see two of those fine. College, there he is, the horse. Hey, I'll tell you what. I think he just got kicked. Nah, he's all right. You can't hurt a cowboy. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Is he going to have to hobble along the fence? Oh, started it all back in the late 1800s. When on cattle drives, they would stop along the trail and match the best roper and the best riders. We need somebody at the outgate, please. All right. We're about ready to go with Mark Keebler. Now we're going to use it. Now, let's go down the rope. Put the calf to the ground by hand, string one foot. Brings the kicking end up. Whoa, that old calf kind of took the foot away from him a little bit. We deal with a time limit. They've got 25 seconds to state their first 15. All right, let's watch it now. It's Marty Ellis. Coach Easton. That little calf rope now. He's trying to get a hold of that wiggly little crossbred calf now. Coach be down at the other end. He's going to get luck at having the Cowboys tie that calf. Now, we must let the calf up, throw the calf by hand. Hey, this could be pretty nice right here. Pull them together, string them, put the hands in the air. All right. Boy, you guys are having fun.
Hey, Kurt,
Look, he's great with the gun.
ask him.
Kurt, you want a gun?
Now you can tell your friend you held a real gun. Oh, your parents, it's unloaded. You have to cock the hammer back to fire. You got a gun yourself, don't you? Look at that. Look at that. Bang, bang, huh? Woo! Howdy, partner. Say howdy, Ryan. Howdy, Ryan. What's that time? About 3 more. That makes me sick.
Look at the little light.
Welcome everybody to Old Tucson Studios, our behind-the-scenes look at movie mayhem. Now for the next few moments, you're going to see just how much work goes into the movie-making process. I'm Mark Cato, and I'll be directing this extravaganza. Now, let me introduce to you the cast and crew of our production. Guest participants, just like yourselves, the movie Mayhem Marauders. Now let's not forget the old Tucson Southern. We're taking the balls for you today. First off, we have Steve Hayes, Todd Cusick, and Joe King. Up there on the right, on the sound and special effects, the lovely Miss Cindy Shanae. Now we're doing a few moments with the lines, and I do believe they're all dressed out. So why don't we go ahead and shoot this thing? Pictures up. They are. I need you out here. JR. Buddy, JR, now. Right over here with me, please. Now, JR, I've seen some of your movies. You do a great job in movies. It's really a pleasure working with you. You are like my favorite star. It's really a pleasure working with you. I'm going to need you to do in this scene, okay? You heard the bad guy, Concho, and his hired hand are coming to town. I want you to stand up to him. I want you to be cautious, but not scared. Can you do that for me? I'm going to want you to start from right here. You will see townspeople come scared out of their minds right past you. Then you will approach Concho, and you will stop on your mark here. And you will wait for me to give the word action, and that's when you will start your lines. Can you do that for me, Jared? Great. Background people. Now I need you to give me some fear here. I'm going to want you to come running from behind this wagon because you've heard that the bad guy Concho and his hired hand are coming to town. I want you to run from this wagon, right around the fountain, right past there, screaming in terror, right to your seat. Now can you do that for me back on? Yes, you can. Good. Now, Concho, I want you and your hard hand to come walking behind these townspeople calmly, okay? You will walk out here and spot the lone figure JR. You will walk right out here and confront him right here. And I will give the word action and you will start your lines with JR. Okay? Now could you step out here, please? Makeup! Makeup! Makeup. I need some makeup on Concho over here. Today, time is money here. Concho in the black there. Time is money here, all right. It's costing us dollars here. A little faster here, right to Concho there.
Today.
Please dock your $50 on your paycheck, thank you. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's enough. That stuff's expensive. Back to your seat there, thank you. All right, what do you got? Boom mic, I need you out here. Techie. I'm going to need you to stand right here and record the actions for me. Can you do that for me? Need you to hold the mic high up here. Stand right here and record the actions as they go over the lines, okay? Okay, why don't we go ahead and roll tape? That is an expensive piece of equipment. Docking $2,000, please. Thank you. Okay, roll tape. Everybody's comedian. Let's say speed, Anthony. Thank you. All right. Slate. She's quicker than a makeup person.
Mayhem scene one, the encounter scene one.
Thank you, Slate. All right. Background action. Background action. Just start walking towards there. Walk towards me. And action!
Concho, I heard you were coming. You're not wanted in this town.
Cut! Concho, that's not the line! Apparently you haven't seen how sexy I am. What wrong cue card? That hurts. Apparently you didn't see it. Concho, okay? I need you to give me a little bit more sarcasm. You're not the good guy. You're the bad guy. You're standing up at your chair. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Let's try that. Okay. Background. I said fear. Wait a second. What is this? What is this? No, stop right here. What is this? Your hands are crooked here. Yeah, okay, get back over there. I need some fear here. Okay, let's try that again. Roll tape. Okay, roll tape. Thank you, Teggy. Slate. Oh, we better start with Concho's last line, of course. Never mind, sir. My mistake here. Thank you. Go ahead and give him the money that they owe to Todd over there. Okay, Concho, I need you over here, please. Okay, Concho. You remember your last line? You don't see any back to your You do. Go ahead. That's your last line. Right, okay. Thank you, I need you out here. I'm going to want you to say that when I say go, and then we'll start the fight scene, okay? There you go, when I say go, okay? Okay, Slate. Slate. fight. Right there is fine.
Scene one, fight, take one.
Take the snake. Take that hair, too. Okay, and Concho's last line. Go. And action!
That's a good trick.
Let's have a big round of applause for our fighting, ladies and gentlemen. That's getting her. Oh, her.
Scene two, mayhem, take one.
Roll tape. Peggy. Steve Peggy. Okay. And action! Cut and break! Beautiful! Let's have a round of applause for that fighter again. Okay, Mike, you get the last final scene for getting yourself cleaned up there.
Get him, you idiot. Get him, you idiot.
Cut. You sound like a broken record. I need some variety, okay? Variety here, okay? Let's try it. Get him, you idiot, 3 times. Give me some variety. Are you ready on sound? Go ahead.
Get him, you idiot. Get him, idiot. Go ahead and get him, you idiot.
That's fine, Brian. Sit down. We'll have to do what we can say. Okay, final scene's up. Okay, folks, in this scene, JR has come back to town to confront Concho and his hired hand. But this time, he's got explosives with him. A little surprise for the bad guys. Now, Concho is up here on the mission, taking pot shots at the townspeople. Our hired hand is down here roughing up the person on the wagon. I said, Elliot, both of you stop right till I say action, please. Now, townspeople, I need you all over here, please. All my townspeople over here, please. Townspeople. Over here. No, sir, you get. You can, very sure. Trying to get up to it, what do you need to? Hey, she's very respectful. Okay, what I want you guys to do here is on action. You go running from here to your seats in terror. And come back and go back. You, sir, go ahead and go cover the work. 1, 2, 3, right back, okay? Scream the entire way in terror, okay? Lots of fun is done. Just from here to there, to back, to the back, okay? Think you can do that? Right, okay. Okay, roll tape. Okay, I'd like to get this in one take, please, so let's light them up. Speed! A little late for taking it off tape. Okay. Slate!
C3, final conflict, take one.
Thank you, Slate. Roll soundtrack.
Find that, Kurt.
You put fire in it.
Hey.
Put it in right there. Lights and cat. Put fire. Just put your holster on so you don't hit it.
Who got them for you?
Stick your shirt in first.
Where?
Tuck your shirt in.
Come here, let mommy touch your
Cowboys
shirt.
don't have the shirt on.
He's excited.
Let's go potty.
You can do a train robbery now.
Boy, you like that?
Stick it down in there.
Oh, you get him, cowboy noise.
Oh. Boy.
Put a real gun.
You better get him on that
I'm not
side.
going back in the ball.
Don't run after them. They'll come up to you. You stand still.
Oh, here, put it in your hand.
Give it to him. There, put it in your hand.
Put it, now don't spill
Don't
it.
drop it.
They'll eat it. See? There, Kurt.
Oh,
your hand
that's good.
Oh, he says don't take it all at once.
Put your fingers together.
You said you see him twist his neck around.
More right there. Give it to him.
Hold it good.
Kirk, what is that?
It's a goat, tell him.
He says my hand's dirty. You want Kirk?
There, you want me some more? Then I'll...
They get it before you get it out of the sheet. Here, Kurt.
Give the ma'am some, too. Give the sheep some.
We'll wash your hand off. I might be in the car.
He says give me a napkin.
Yeah, he wants the rest of it, honey. Let him have the rest.
You don't want any more?
There, let that one have the rest of it.
Which
You
one?
got some more there. You got 3 more.
I want to wipe it.
Here.
Kirk said I can't stand it.
Farmer should.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
Do you want to see a show or what? Well, I guess we'll give you a show. All right, well, welcome to Old Tucson Studios. Before we get started, we need to let you know that the actors are using real guns that are loaded with a black powder charge that can burn at close distances. So please stay where you are until the actors have picked up their guns and the show has been announced over. So settle back in your saddles and get a taste of the wild, wild west out here at Old Tucson Studios, where the Wild West
lives again.
Welcome, everybody, to Old Tucson Studios, where filmmakers have been recreating the Old West for over a half a century. In motion pictures, from Stagecoach to Ombre to Part 2 of High Noon. Even the small screen has had its day here with television series like Death Valley Days, High Chaparral, and The New Maverick. The Old West, where men and women made reputations that would live in history.
We remember them even today. The heroes like the Texas Rangers, Annie Oakley, Sheriff Pat Garrett, and Texas John Slaughter. The villains like Billy the Kid, the Dalton Gang, and Jesse James. It was a time when adventure was always around the corner. On the Santa Fe Trail with Wells Fargo and the Pony Express. On the gold fields of Colorado and California. And with the coming of the railroad. These are some of the names that make us remember. We invite you to join us now as Old Tucson Studios presents another story of the Old West. Today, this is a small town in the American West of the 1800s, deep in Arizona territory. The town is rough, just like the people it serves. Law and order comes at the end of a gun, and heroes and villains live side by side. Today is an important day for the town, and a dangerous one too, because there's more money around than people have seen for years.
Be careful, Sheriff. This is that first payroll shipment for the mine that I wired you about. It's in your hands now until the armed guards from the mine get here to take it back with them.
Don't worry, Marshal. It's as good as delivered. We've never even had a bank robbed before. Well, at least not successfully.
Of course, you've never had close to 100,000 in gold before either, have you?
Well, not that I'd recall, and believe me, I'd recall it. Reckon I'll just put this away for safekeeping, Marshal. Now, why don't you go and have yourself a drink? You deserve it.
Yeah, I may just do that. Watching all that money was dusty work. Besides, there's someone I need to see.
Well, look at what the cat dragged in.
Hello, Darla. It's been a long time.
Probably not as long as it should have been. I heard you were coming, McCord. It has been a long time.
So, this your home?
It is now. Won the saloon in a high-stakes poker game about a year after you and I called it quits. So now it's home. You?
Oh, same as always. No shortage of outlaws. Being U.S. Marshal brings me to most of the baddest. Still don't really have a home except the trail.
Well, we don't have to stand here in the weather all day. Come on in. I'll get you something to wet your whistle.
Well, Cully, get out here. I think you were allergic to that gold or something.
Now, Leela.
And don't be playing with that gun. Somebody see you do that and they'll for sure know you can't use it worth a hoot.
I can so use it. Watch my quick draw.
See what I mean? Shooting bottles off of trees and practicing your draw ain't the same as stealing us a payroll. Now, when we get in there, you just make sure you don't shoot yourself in the foot when you draw like you almost did.
Oh, Leela.
You ready? Just remember, it's 100,000 we're looking at. Let's go. All right, everybody, hands up. Now, I want all of you on the floor over there, away from the safe. Let's get that safe open. Put the dynamite real close.
I got the dynamite. But I don't have the matches, Leela. I forgot them. I'm sorry.
Search that guy over there, you idiot. He'll have some. See, I told you so. Now light it and run. Howdy, Sheriff.
Why'd you shoot him, Sheriff?
Be quiet, you sniveling idiot. There's not enough room for two leaders in this outfit, and he was making too many decisions.
But he was my partner, Sheriff, and now I don't know what I'm going to do.
Besides, Cully, now we've only got to split this 2 ways, not 3. That'll give you close to, $10,000.
Well, since you put it that way, Sheriff.
Cully, I'm even going to let you carry the money.
Just a minute, Sheriff. That looks like the payroll I just brought here. Unless I'm mistaken, the jail's the other way.
You're not mistaken, McCord. But I am going this way, and the money's going with me. Just relax, Marshal. It's 2 against 1. You can put up those wanted posters after I'm gone. It's a lot safer that way.
Stealing out from under my nose? Not a chance. Besides, Sheriff, it's just not right. You ought to know that.
Well, from my point of view, it's just about 100,000 right. And you're not stopping me. Shoot him, Cully!
Cully, you dropped the money. I couldn't help it, Sheriff. He was gonna shoot me.
Well, you better get out there and get it.
I'll get killed.
Don't worry, I'll cover you. Now go get the money now. Now, Cully! You just saved me the trouble, Marshal. I always work better alone.
I didn't fire the shot that killed him, Sheriff. You did. I've seen some ruthless men in my time, but you take the hand-painted biscuit. Even thieves are supposed to have some honor.
If it hadn't been for you, Marshal, it'd have been worth it.
It's never worth being bad, Sheriff. Well, I guess I better find someplace to keep this. Well, you turn up in the darndest places.
Is that all you can say? You ingrate. You haven't changed a bit. You're the cussedest, most
Well, hold on now,
ungrateful...
hold on, darling. Just hold on, and if you just give me a chance here, what I was gonna say was, thank you.
I don't believe my ears. Thank you? He actually said thank you. All I had to do was save his life, and he said thank you. Maybe there's hope for you after all, McCord.
Maybe so, darling. Maybe so.
What's in there, Judy?
Real old school desk, Abraham Lincoln's picture, or not George's.
What they film there?
And the real old desk
Said
got
Father Murphy or something, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
You know, I could just push the...
Zoom. Wonder what movie's being made right now. So we'll rent How the West Was Won as soon as we get home.
Yeah, little play guns, play with.
Where you at, Chuck?
Well, old Tombstone.
No. Tucson.
Tucson. You get it?
In a mummy's pocket. Yeah. Woo! There they go again. Woo! Yeah! Woo! All right! Woo! Drinks on the house. All you gotta do is find a way to get up on the house. what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I'm high, and tell them I cried, and tell them I died of the same. Oh yeah. Thank you. Well, welcome to Old Tucson and the Red Dog Saloon. I know what you were thinking about now, that I ain't the most delicate of female critters. Well, I never really had a hankering to be a frou-frou gal. You see, I was born in Cripple Creek, Colorado, a town so tough, all the hoot owls sang bass. And I was reared with 8 of the orneriest, scrappingest brothers, and a palm big enough to hump bears with a switch. Well, I didn't have sense enough to spit downwind, but they learned me good. They taught me to ride like the wind and fight like a bobcat. Why, I'd fight a rattler and give him first bite. And when it comes to shooting, I can draw quicker than you can spit and holler howdy. Howdy. Oh, my mother was frightened by a shotgun, they say. Back in the bunkhouse now, so close your eyes and dream. You done good.
Good night, Sue.
Good night, Johnny.
Good night, Ted.
Good night, Dad. Good night, Mary. Good night, Irene. Hey, Kansas, say howdy.
How am I
so
gonna say
glad to meet you. We're very friendly in Arizona. Okay. Now turn to your louder. Stop. Raise the roof on this place. Come on. Woo-hoo. Now this is where it gets tricky. We're gonna shift feet. Do you think you can handle that? Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys are good. Woo-hoo. Now this is for our more advanced dancers. Y'all can do it too. You just bumped on a log over here. Come on.
Your partner
Round and round, kick him in the shins, throw him on the ground, yank him up by the hair, throw him down by the ear, pick him up again, give him a cheer. Hey lady, you in the back, let go of that man's ear. I was just kidding. Just a little joke, very little. We're gonna do the real dance. We're gonna do that newfangled dance called the chicken. It's real easy. You just hook your hands up high under your armpits, and you go around making those chicken sounds like in a barnyard. Well, I see a few little old chicks, and I hear a lot of old roosters out there. You guys done good. You've been good sports. Give yourselves a...
Served as a backdrop for many Western movies. Most notably, you may remember Rio Bravo, starring John Wayne, Dean Martin, Walter Brennan, Ricky Nelson, and Angie Dickinson. The rodeo arena is the site of the warehouse that was blown up during the final shootout of that movie. The Last Outpost, starring Ronald Reagan, former president of the United States, filmed out here in the early 1950s.
I don't see him.
Coming up on your right, you'll see the cantina that was built for Rio Lobos, starring John Wayne and Jack Elam. Now, this set was also used in the Heart to Heart series with Robert Wagner and Stephanie Powers. How the West Was Won, Rawhide, Wagon Train, Deadly Companions, Billy the Kid, and a host of others, including The Law of Rendado, starring Glenn Ford and Charlene Tilton. On your left-hand side, you see the popular TV series was filmed here from 1966 to 1971. It starred Leif Erikson, Cameron movie of Young Writers. Young Writers on television every Saturday night on ABC Television Network. If you haven't seen it, check your TV guide for time and station. On your left, coming up, you'll see Billy the Kid was filmed here, and it was used at a blacksmith shop. The legend lives on with Grizzly Adams, Gene Edwards, and his famous friend, Bozo the Bear. As you pass the corner of the building and on the left-hand side, you will see Kansas Street. You may recognize or remember it as the town of Mankato and the Little House on the Prairie, or Jackson on Father Murphy, also used in the soap opera One Life to Live. On your far left, you see the many other movie stars. In 1988, it was transported to Switzerland for the largest steam engine exhibition in the world. Switzerland paid all the expenses over and back just to have that famous old engine over there for that exhibition. The old Reno. Once upon a Texas train with Willie Nelson and Chuck Connor.
The Villain with Kirk Douglas, The Lone Ranger with Clayton Moore. There have been almost 300 movies and television commercials filmed out here at Old Tucson's famous movie location. Now there's a tall tale, and he robbed the train. He took the safe over here on the right-hand side. He blew it up with dynamite. Blew it clean across the track, over the trees, and into the cactus patch on the left. Oh, cowboy. Down in O'Hara, John Wayne, born in Winterset, Iowa, made a total of 153 movies during his lifetime movie career. 4 of those movies were made right out here in Old Tucson. Rio Lobo, Rio Bravo, El Dorado, and McClintock. The Tans with Elizabeth Taylor and George Hamilton. The Gambler with Kenny Rogers, Billy the Kid with Val Kilmer. El Diablo, a new movie for HBO television. That building is also known as the Gold Dust Theater. Now the gray building over there is the old Stagecoach Depot. Right up the end of Front Street, a little to your left, a lot of fun, cost $1 a person, and that's the way they travel. People keep asking me about the vegetation and rainfall out here in the desert of Arizona. It's just rained here before we had less than 7. This year we're about an inch short of what we normally have at this time of the year. But it's enough to keep the vegetation April and May. Now coming up on your left, you'll see this small cemetery that was in the Danny Thomas production of The Gun in the Pulpit, starring Slim Pickens and Marjo Gortner. Out of the Sonoran Desert. There are over 29,000 acres of giant saguaro cacti in the park. Some of the cacti is over 200 years old, and they grow to great heights. There's every species of animal, reptile, and plant life known to the southwestern desert around you. Coming up around the bend and on your left-hand starring Charlton Heston, James Coburn, and Barbara Hershey. Now this depot was built in the San Pedro Valley about 50 miles away. It was photographed, disassembled, moved, and reassembled right here at Old Tucson. The other end of the building was remodeled some months ago for the new movie of Young Guns 2. Young Guns 2 finished and released at your favorite movie theater on August 1st, 1990. Maybe so taking the train ride today, you have the opportunity to see the backyard of Old Tucson that the other visitors don't get a chance to see. There's the maintenance department, the carpenter shop, the paint shop, the sign shop, the wardrobe department, the executive offices. All for the operation, maintenance, and movie making of Old Tucson Studios. Now, Old Tucson Studios purchased all of the Michael Landon wardrobe and its equipment, 4 semi-truck loads, just a few months before he passed away of cancer. As you know, he filmed Little House on the Prairie here, and episodes of Highway to Heaven and Bonanza. Michael Landon. About all the time we got.
We are still at Old Tucson. It's 5:06 Arizona time. Kirk Harper is driving a little boat. It's been a fun-packed day.
See? Okay.
There you go, you're going through it.
Oh, he crashed.
Yeah, now come right towards us. See it? Come towards you. It's all yours. Drive it. Watch out. You're gonna crash. Turn it. Okay, reverse it.
Kirk, did you crash?
There you go. Now you're going full speed ahead.
Here he comes.
Yeah, look at it go. Oh, it's going fast now. He's driving.
Nice,
Look at him go.
Long day too here at Old Tucson. We've had a real good time. It's starting to cool down right now. It was very warm today. We rolled up our short sleeves. Short sleeves, yes. We rolled them up to become sleeveless shirts. And we thought of the people back in Ohio and all the snow. Kirk has a gun. He thinks he's the Lone Ranger out here today. Hey, Kirk! Draw! this lens dirty. Okay. All right. Ooh, will this hold me? Oh, gee. It's a buckboard.
It'd hold a buck, wouldn't it, Chuck?
Hey, let him up here.
Yeah, let him up here. Wait. Take another. Huh? Oh, I don't care. I didn't know you took that one.
You're gonna ride shotgun. Get your gun out so you can ride shotgun. Shoot that. Shoot your dad there.
Seems to me like you should have the light on.
It's on, Mom. It won't snap without the light. Okay, we ready? Yeah. Let's go.
It's on 24. What did you get on this?
24. Here.
Yeah.
Stop. Now we have all this to go to.
Hey, bud.
He's learning to play cowboy real well.
Hey, cowboy, don't shoot me.
Come on, we gotta go.
It's Bird Cage Theater in Tombstone, Arizona. This is the only original building left in Tombstone from the 1880s. Those are cages up there where the women of the night plied their trade.
This was a combination of theater, gambling, saloon, and dance hall. It had the reputation as the bawdiest night spot between
Is there glass in those windows, Chuck, or is that open?
on the American frontier.
That's the stage up there where they put on the performances.
This is Charlie Jones and Merlin Olsen. The refrain from the
Look at
song,
them. There's some bullet holes. Look at these bullet holes.
was inspired here. The Bird Cage Theater in Tombstone, Arizona was named for the 12 tiny balcony boxes where soiled doves plied their trade behind those curtains. At other times, these highly painted young ladies also worked as waitresses, shills, and dance partners. As the Bird Cage Theater for 9 years, starting in
Where we at, Jeff?
We're standing backstage in the birdcage.
Picture me, Papa.
Okay. Go over there and stand with your dad. Good boy.
Yeah, backstage in the birdcage theater. A lot of history here, right, Chuck? I'd like to have some of these old posters.
Give me a picture of Sheboygan.
Now, pardon me then, stranger, but my name is Kay.
Oh, yeah?
I overheard you say that you were gone away.
So what?
But I've done lots of traveling, and if I may boast,
Sheboygan? I'll send you tickets to Paducah.
To get into the bird cage, but all the girlies have left. Back in about 1880, probably. Chuck, when did all the girls leave the bird cages? What year?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
You were born too late, huh?
You guys born too late.
The stage area, and they had 3 backdrops to come down. And then, of course, down here would have been the bar, or the area that they would have sat in and played poker in that. And out front was the bar. Bird cages here in the bird cage saloon. The steps were out front. This is the other side of the bird cage.
Do you suppose the girls, they took drinks for their...
And carried it in the basket?
Yeah, it says used by the girls in the bird cage. Only quarts went up. So
Okay,
they drink
yes.
for them
That's
and-
probably where they served them in their drinks.
Hey, I'm wondering.
Again, so tiny.
Oh, I didn't know they chose them.
This wished up about 500 miles from Hong Kong. Jeff, what year did this wish up?
What year?
Yes. Does it say?
Many centuries ago.
Many centuries ago. Well, he even has little teeth. Look at his hands. See how many people went up these steps? They're worn down to the size of a quarter, as thin as